Hey everyone, this is Andrew over at We the Nerdy, and I'm bringing you another round of QuickTime reviews. As you can see, it's going to be a little bit different this time around. This is probably I'm going to use this moving forward, where we're going to be actually getting clippets and snippets of the gameplay rather than just my beautiful mug giving you my reviews. What I'm also going to be doing too is I'm changing away around the format style of the reviews. So it's not going to be numerical scores that we're giving to them anymore. It's going to be basically buy, wait, or don't buy. So right now, what you're seeing is the first game we're going to be covering, which is Fortnite. It's currently in basically early access. It's basically you're paying for a glorified beta at this point, but it's surprisingly good and addictive. Really like the Minecraft elements of the game, as well as the horde mode elements you kind of get from a Gears of War element. Some people may be turned off by the kind of cartoonish appeal that's almost like a Plants vs. Zombies style kind of gameplay, or look I should say. But otherwise, it's a lot of fun, a lot of addicting elements to it. From what I've played so far, it's been about 2 hours now. It's a lot of fun. We're going to be covering more on this site as we go along for it. But definitely for right now, the biggest hindrance is that you're paying anywhere from $30 to $150 for a beta. So my current status is, while I love the game and it is going to free to play next year, I'm going to put this at a wait for the time being until we can kind of sink more time into it and see what we're going on with. Moving forward, I got also a chance to play the Surge demo that was just released last week, and I gotta say I'm actually quite impressed with it. I like the differences compared to other hardcore action / Souls-like games that are out there in terms of having more finishing maneuvers and a little more customization in the actual mechanics of the game and the suits that you get and whatnot. So I'm definitely digging it. You know, I'm going to try to put some more time into the demo and see how far I can get before I get to the end of it. But I'm definitely liking it so far. And for $50 right now, which I'm kind of seeing the price going around with, it's a little bit more expensive than I think really it deserves. But I'm going to kind of put it at a buy for right now. Definitely at least check out the demo that's out right now. It's definitely a couple-hour demo. You can really sink your teeth into it. So definitely at least check out that for right now. And then if you really like the game, go ahead and go pick it up. I think it might actually be worth it. But I'm going to give it some more hours, and I'm probably going to do another round of that next week. Moving on to our next review, we're going to do Fallen Legion, Sins of an Empire. Now, the site gave it a 7.5 out of 10, or 75 out of 100. I personally, right now, I'm liking the game as well. It's definitely a unique game in the sense that it's kind of like an Odin Sphere or a Dragon's Crown, without actually having any kind of player movement, where every face button is essentially a different character you have to use to attack with, and they only have so many attacks they can do at a certain period of time. The story is a little weird, and you can definitely tell this is very much a kind of first-timer game, just in terms of how people are being pronounced and some dialogue and everything. But all in all, for the $16 I paid for it, that I also got the PS Vita version, which is also an entirely different game, it's a lot of fun, and I would definitely recommend it if you can get it between the $15 to $20 mark. So definitely it's a buy for me. Now, going on with these reviews, we also have Marvel Heroes Omega. Now, this is a free-to-play game, so I'm automatically going to give you a buy on this one. But what's neat about it is it's Diablo in the Marvel Universe. Now, this has got a lot of people conflicted because, you know, some people don't like the gameplay, some people find it boring. I'm quite enjoying it. Honestly, the nice folks at Gazillion did, full disclosure, give us some extra credit towards it. We each got about 20,000 points to cover for it, and it hasn't hampered my enjoyment of the game, and it hasn't improved it either in that sense. It's just allowed me to get extra skins for my characters and kind of gave me a couple extra legs up in the game in terms of having perks for my character to earn later on. But I mean, a lot of the stuff I've earned I really haven't used yet. But the game I really like in just terms of customization, having the Marvel characters that I really want to have in the game be in there, and the couch co-op is a lot of fun for me and my kids to play as well. So definitely for a free game, it's actually one of the better free games that are out there in my personal opinion. I'm definitely going to put that again as a buy. Now, I want to take a quick second. I don't have any video footage of this, unfortunately. For some reason, didn't capture the footage that I wanted to. But I do want to give a quick shout out to Superhot VR. That came out last Friday on the PSVR. It is probably the killer app for the PlayStation VR at the moment. It is, quite honestly, the best use of VR yet, as far as I'm concerned. For $20, if you have a PSVR headset, you need to go out and buy that. It's just as simple as that.
And kind of rounding it out this week, we are going back to Final Fantasy XII. I have put more time into it. Honestly, I've gotten farther than I did when I originally played it in 2005, 2006, whenever it came out. And I'm really liking it. I don't know why it didn't click with me back then. I guess just because of that transition between the next gen and the old gen. But I'm really liking the dialogue and the characters. Really liking the job system, and the gambit system is really fun and enjoyable to watch. So definitely, but the problem is it a $50 game? The answer is no. In reality, this is still, I'd say, a wait on that, just because for a game that you're getting a lot of value for, yes, but at the same time, it's a $50 game that's a remaster. And while it is a great remaster, there's other titles out there from this year that are worth more of your time and money at this point if you haven't already played them. If you have, definitely pick it up. But if you haven't yet, go out and play like Persona 5 or Neo or Horizon Zero Dawn or Halo Wars. Just anything else that's really come out this year that hasn't been a remaster is definitely worth your time. Well, with that being said, I think we're going to wrap it up for this week. Let me know how I did. If you like this, if you want to see any changes for it, be sure to like and subscribe and follow We the Nerdy on all of our social media platforms. And this is me signing off, and we'll see you again soon.